If you live in Singapore and watch YouTube from time to time, you should know NOC, Night Owl Cinematics. That's the famous YouTube channel, and you probably hear about the whole saga that is going on right now. In this video, I'd like to give my perspective on the situation, not from personal relationships between Ryan and Sylvia point, but more from YouTube, brands and reputation points. Very briefly for you who don't know what's going on. NOC is one of the oldest and most famous YouTube channels in Singapore. There are two founders, Ryan and Sylvia, previously married, divorced last year. Recently, someone leaked WhatsApp messages and Zoom call recordings of Sylvia. And one of the main allegations was about how she mistreated her employees. Well, now it's much more on both sides, but that should be enough to get the situation, alright? First of all, let's check how NOC YouTube channel is doing right now. What usually happens with the YouTube channel when some negative PR comes up? Right, the ratio of likes and dislikes goes down and tons of angry comments emerge. You can see it here. The audience loves you, loves you, loves you, then boom! Not anymore. Not anymore, not anymore. At the same time, people start to unsubscribe. You can see it on Social Blade. Minus freaking 16,000 subscribers in October. Wow, sounds like we're in deep trouble, right? But wait, that's not so obvious as it seems. If you wanna know why, you have to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, Liao? Okay, let's go further. So, the reality is that in most cases, bad publicity helps you in the long run. When some dirty scandal happens, people start to be upset and express their opinions. Of course, it feels overwhelming for main characters who are in the spotlight. At the same time, participating influencers get a lot more attention than usual, meaning it's a spike of views. Check this out, NOC October views are 50% higher than September ones. And don't forget all the views on other channels that talk about it. So people are upset and start unsubscribing. But guess what happens after the saga is over? Of course, it will be over soon. The hype will go down as it's natural. News tends to get spoiled. The old news is not news. So what happens next? Some people unsubscribe, but 1, 2, 3 months later, they will bump into a new video and they will subscribe again. And they will see new NOC videos for sure, as most of the views on any channel come not from subscribers, meaning that YouTube will still be pushing this channel's video to the previously subscribed audience. You see what I mean? Ex-subscribers, it's like your ex-girlfriend. She will still see your photos on the Instagram even after you break up. Also, people tend to forget about the past of an influencer if its content still good. Look at the NAS Daily, who had a big scandal a couple of months before. I talked about it in my previous video here. Okay, see? The same pattern. The audience loves you, loves you, loves you. Oops! The Filipina scandal comes up. Ouch! Less love, less love, less love. Then, not posting for a while. Then, love again! Of course, there are exceptions. If you are Dikosh and you are legally accused of harassing underage boys, then you obviously screwed. But for the NOC case, both Ryan and Sylvia can get away with it, I'm pretty sure. On a separate note, I'd like to comment on Sylvia's choice for an exclusive 2 hours interview, to have it on Xiaxue YouTube channel. Sorry, I asked my Singaporean friends to pronounce the name. My Chinese pronunciation is not there yet. So, Xiaxue. I did a good job on trying to be unbiased, but tricky part is when you talk to only one party of the conflict for almost 2 hours and you listen only to her arguments and emotions. Like it or not, you start to sympathize with this person. It's human nature. When the interviewer starts to be emotionally inclined to a person, it also transfers to the viewers, creating more positive impression. This is a win-win for both Sylvia and Xiaxue, as she got a crazy amount of views that boosted her channel. See the stats: September views 17k, October views almost 1.4 million views. What? But what's even more interesting is that 7,000 new people subscribe to Xiaxue. What you would do next is to build on this success and relaunch the channel. Just need a bit of content to post. Easy la. Okay, enough of social media marketing and PR stuff. The important thing here, not treating your team well is not the right thing. My team is around 25 people now. I try to treat them nicely, but burnouts are still very common for us. I cannot imagine what's happening in a company where a boss disrespects its employees while still they are working so many extra hours. If you're a boss watching this video, try to chill. Life is not only about money and goals, it's also about relationships and mental health, yours as well. I didn't want to close so pathetically, but I did. If you like to hear more gossips about Singapore scandals from your foreign fellow point of view, subscribe to the channel and see you next time.